You ever wonder why some men leak their energy through semen and others don't? What does it mean for a man to be full of energy, and how do you get your high-value attraction back? That's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Hi, I am the founder of the Modern Man Project, and this is the place where you get real, actionable advice on how to be the best version of yourself and live an extraordinary life. I've had guys reach out who are having trouble with premature ejaculation and others who just ejaculate too much. Whatever the case may be, it comes down to one thing: leaking energy. You see, when you leak your energy, you come off as less of a man. It makes you soft and weak in the eyes of women and other men. So let's fix that. Here's a bit of science to start. When you have an erection, your body releases a surge of energy. This is because your body knows that if it wants to reproduce, it needs to get the sperm from the male to the egg of the female. So it does whatever it can to help this process along. This includes releasing extra energy into the body. This energy is carried by neurotransmitters such as dopamine, which is responsible for pleasure, oxytocin, which is responsible for bonding, and serotonin, which is responsible for mood stabilization. These neurotransmitters are released to ensure that the male is physically and emotionally prepared to mate. Once the semen is released, these neurotransmitters return to normal levels. However, if the male ejaculates prematurely or excessively, the levels of these neurotransmitters remain high, causing the male to feel drained, unsatisfied, and even anxious. This can lead to a decrease in self-confidence and overall well-being. Not only that, but a man who leaks his seed too often will have a hard time focusing on his goals and aspirations. Why? Because your brain requires this extra energy to stay focused and productive. If it's constantly being diverted to the genitals, then you won't be able to perform at your highest level. On top of that, you might feel tired and sluggish all the time. That's because your body was designed to ejaculate once every 7 to 10 days. Anything more than that, and you'll start to feel the negative effects. It's no wonder why guys who leak their energy complain about feeling fatigued, burnt out, and lacking motivation. They're literally sapping their brains of energy, nutrients, and even testosterone. And this lack of energy can affect every aspect of their lives, from their relationships to their careers. It can make them feel like they're not living to their full potential. So now that we understand the consequences of leaking your energy, how do you stop doing so? First, you have to become aware of it. Most men don't know they're doing it until it's too late. They complain about how they coo-hooned, keep their cool, or how they feel tired all the time, but they never connect the dots. It's up to you to realize that leaking your energy is the problem. Only then can you begin to fix it. No. 2. You need to control your thoughts. Your thoughts have a direct impact on your emotions, which in turn affect your actions. If you think about sex all the time, then you're going to feel horny all the time. And if you feel horny all the time, then you're more likely to leak your energy. The solution is to focus on more productive thoughts. Think about your goals, your dreams, and your aspirations. Think about the things that make you feel good about yourself. By focusing on these thoughts, you'll be able to condition your mind to think less about sex. It takes time and discipline, but it's definitely possible. Next, you have to take control of your emotions. If you're feeling angry, sad, or depressed, you're more likely to leak your energy. That's because these emotions cause your body to release stress hormones, which lower your inhibitions and make you more likely to engage in risky behavior. The solution is to find healthy ways to express your emotions. Talk to a friend or family member. Exercise or journal. Find what works for you and use it whenever you're feeling overwhelmed. If you don't take control of your emotions, they'll take control of you. Now, the third step is to learn how to delay gratification. Our modern society is all about instant gratification. We can get anything we want with just a few clicks of a button. But this constant access to instant gratification makes it difficult to delay gratification. And delaying gratification is essential if you want to stop leaking your energy. That's because when you're constantly seeking instant pleasure, your body becomes less able to delay ejaculation. The solution is to start small. Set short-term goals for yourself and work towards achieving them. When you achieve each goal, reward yourself with something small. This could be as simple as giving yourself a pat on the back or taking a few minutes to relax. The important thing is that you don't reward yourself with sex. I also recommend practicing celibacy. There's a lot of stigma around celibacy, but it doesn't mean what you think it means. It's not about denying yourself sex forever. It's about taking a break from sex so you can focus on other areas of your life. It gives you time to work on yourself and become the best version of yourself. When you're ready to date again, you'll be able to bring your best self to the relationship. Plus, when you abstain from sex, you produce more testosterone, which helps improve your focus, drive, and energy levels. If you want to learn how to practice celibacy the right way without damaging yourself, I made a video on that as well. Check it out after this one. If you're having trouble controlling your thoughts, emotions, or impulses, consider seeing a therapist. A therapist can teach you coping mechanisms and give you the support you need to make positive changes. It's not a sign of weakness to seek professional help. In fact, it shows strength and maturity. The best men I know have all been to therapy, and they credit it with helping them become better versions of themselves. As you go through these steps, remember that it's a journey, not a destination. It takes time to change your habits and thought patterns. So be patient with yourself and don't get discouraged if you slip up. Just pick yourself up and keep moving forward. It's worth it. Now, there are some supplements that can help you stop leaking your energy. One of the most popular is L-lysine, an amino acid that's been shown to increase dopamine levels. Increasing dopamine levels can help reduce cravings and increase feelings of satisfaction. Another supplement that's sometimes recommended is zinc. Zinc is a mineral that's been shown to improve semen quality and quantity. Improving semen quality and quantity can help men who are experiencing frequent ejaculations or who have difficulty delaying ejaculation. And lastly, L-tryptophan is another amino acid that's been shown to improve semen quality and quantity. It also has a similar effect to L-lysine in that it increases serotonin levels, which can help reduce cravings and increase feelings of satisfaction. However, I want to warn you against relying on supplements to fix your problems. They should only be used as a last resort. The best way to stop leaking your energy is to make positive lifestyle changes. And yes, they may seem difficult at first, but the benefits are huge. When you stop leaking your energy, you'll have more energy, more focus, and more motivation. You'll be able to achieve your goals and live your life to the fullest. So don't wait any longer. Start today and see the difference it makes in your life. By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love. Until next time.